Evolution, a concept widely studied throughout upper-level education. But let's face it, not many people fully understand it. For starters, many people think that evolutionary change can only occur over millions of years. But microevolution can occur genetically just over a few generations. There are 5 mechanisms of evolution that can cause these changes: natural selection, mutation, genetic drift, migration, and non-random mating. Natural selection. It's a tough world out there. Nature does not play nice. So in order to survive in the untamed wilderness and dangerous wilderness of Stonehill College, you need to have superior genes that will increase your chances of survival. So let's take a look at how some individuals have better equipped genes for surviving those chilly dorms. This individual is totally unadapted to this cold climate. He cannot grow a winter coat. His friend, on the other hand, has superior genes and is able to grow a warm and thick coat. Cozy. Because his genes let him grow this coat, he is able to survive the winter and reproduce successfully, giving birth to more offspring that will survive due to their warm coats. You do you, little fella. Party on. Our other individual, however, must find a new strategy to survive, or he will perish.
I'm cold, I'm alone, and I don't even get to reproduce.
Sorry, little fella. That's selection.
Mutation. Mutation is when an individual's DNA is altered, thus changing a gene's expression so that it now differs from the parent DNA. There are plenty of interesting mutations that occur here at Stonehill College. Sadly, we could not find any that involve adapting adamantium claws or laser beams shooting out of our eyes. Mutations can be both positive and negative for the survival of an individual. Let's take a look at one particular mutation in a student population in Flynn Hall. This individual represents the majority of the population with an average height of 5 feet and 8 inches, while the other student has undergone a mutation that has increased his height to 1 foot above the normal population. Our little friend has great difficulty getting into the coveted top bunk. On the other hand, our mutant friend over here is able to get up with great ease. Just one of the many resources exclusively available to him because of his height. Chin up, little fella. Mutations can also be harmful to an individual. For instance, the college has yet to fully compensate for this individual's size, and therefore, he doesn't quite fit into the rooms. Ouch. That brain damage will definitely affect his fitness. Rock on, little man. You can have the top bunk after all. Sometimes evolution occurs in a population based on random chance, or a random shift in gene frequency. This tends to occur in small populations. To demonstrate this, let us take a look at the population gathered in the common room. In the initial population, only a few individuals can grow head adornments. Oh, what is this? It looks like 2 individuals have found a new territory to explore and occupy. Home sweet home.
Quite comfy over here.
Over time, as the population grows, this head adornment becomes more frequent in the population. Even though it does not represent the main population, nor does it directly increase the individual's reproductive success or survival capability. As time goes on, however, this trend can easily shift back due to random events. One of these being food poisoning from a bad batch of meat on Taco Tuesday.
That stinks. I really don't care about him anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I get a Snapchat of it.
Or maybe a random act of predation during hunting season. Look at that. The next generation's population now has a greater amount of hatless individuals. And it's all due to random events.
Remember that time I killed you?
Evolution can also occur when new genes are introduced into a population due to a migration event. As the individuals with the new genes reproduce with the native population, diversity and gene variation will increase in the next generation. Let's take a look at what happens when new genes are introduced to this group of individuals, whose genes give them a purple coat. At first, they do not accept the flamboyant coloring of the new individual. But come mating season, the fitness of this multicolored student prevails as he reproduces and has more multicolored offspring. Aw yeah, spread those genes.
Hey.
This is my offspring.
The average genotype of the population shifts with the gene diversification.
Selecting a mate is a challenge in college and in the wild. Your mate should have the best genes to ensure your offspring have optimal fitness and will survive. There are several ways that mates can be selected, such as appearance, song, or actions. In college, selection is definitely decided by seductive dance moves. Here, the males are competing for the female's attention by displaying their moves in a manner that biologists have labeled dropping it low. Superior dance moves are critical. The more drastic the movement, the better the males can attract the female and increase their chance of reproduction. However, this female appears unimpressed. Oh, what is this?
It's Mr. Steal Your Girl. It's Mr. Steal Your Girl.
The male on the left attempts to confirm his dominance, and it pays off. The sting of rejection cannot be expressed for this other male. As a result, the individual with the better dance moves will father the most offspring. These offspring should be able to inherit the moves from their father and go on to reproduce more and more until eventually the entire population resembles the cast from Stomp the Yard.
So, recap time. Evolution can occur over generations as genes are passed down from parents to their offspring.
The mechanisms by which this microevolution occurs are natural selection,
Mutation,
genetic drift,
migration,
and non-random mating.